Welcome to Algebra 1. Today I'm going to teach you how find the domain and range in quadratic functions on graph. Okay, very simple class. Just take a look about what is the domain, and then what is the range, and then in quadratic function graph. So the domain of a function is the set of all x values that can be inputted in the function. Okay, this is the domain, and then the range is the all of a function is all set of all y values that can be inputted in the function. So the range find in the y, the domain we find it in the y in x values. X values is for domain, and the y values is for range. Okay, we have this problem here. It says the question, what is the domain of this quadratic function? Okay, what is the domain of this quadratic function? Like I told you, domain of a function, it is the set of all x values, all x values that can be inputted of the function. All right, the question then is what is the domain of this quadratic function? Okay, we have if we write different answers, for instance, let's write x such x greater or equals than in this case than 7. All right, let's write another possible answer here. I'm gonna write some answer, possible answer. So this one, second one is x such x is less or equals than 7. It's another possible answer. Another one, let's write x such x is less or equals than 4. Right? And then the answer number 4 is all values all real numbers. This is another possible answer. Okay, one of these is the right answer. Since we have, look at this, I told you the domain of a function is the set of all x values, right? We have this proposition first. X such x is greater or equals than 7. It's right here, 7. And then we talk about the number 4 here. So 7, but 7, okay, greater or equals than 7, all this area. See, but we have more the data here, the graph is less than 6. You see? All right, so this is not. Number 2, x such x is less or equals than 7. I mean, from here to all this. See? But what about 8? What about 8? So this is not true. Okay, x is such x less or equals than 4. Run 4 right here. 4. This is a little confused. 4 and x, not and y. 4 here. So also it's not. But look at this. All real numbers, a positive, a negative, and x, right? So this is the right answer, this one. All real numbers, it is the answer to this question. What is the domain of this quadratic function? All real numbers are possible, okay? This is the answer. Okay, let's do another because we're talking about domain and range of quadratic function. And graph, okay, graph. So it's not hard. This is it's easy. Don't confuse. Take a look. Let me grab another graph. I'm gonna grab another graph right here. I'm gonna use the same graph right here. The same graph is 8, 6 right here. All right. Let's write another little graph right here. Let's make a graph right here, and I wanna use this number. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, -7. I got a 7 right here, and then I'm gonna drop this graph because now I'm gonna show you where is the range. We are gonna find the range right now, or the range. This graph, and then 7 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 right here, and then yeah, this take a look at this way. I'm gonna draw so the graph right here. Some graph. I'm gonna try to find the right point where the graph is going to be running the graph. So this graph is different to that one. This graph is running like this, okay? In this way. This is the point that this graph. So now change the question. See, what is the range of this quadratic function? Where is the range? Okay. Again, let me write some possible answer to this problem. Let's write y. First one, such y as less or equals than 10. Okay. So it says 8, 9, 10. 9, 10 right here. Right there. Another possible answer, let's write y such y is going to be greater or equals than 2. Where is 2? You have 2 right here. 2 right there. Another one, let's write another possible answer, y such y as less or equals than 2. Yeah, why not? And then all real numbers. All real numbers. Okay. Now let's go to find the answer. First one. The first one, look at this one. Y is less than 10. So must be less than 10. Okay, what is 10? 10 is right here. We're talking about in y less or equals than 10. Hello, it is not right, because less than 10 could be a negative. Okay, negative, so 0, -1, -1, -3 is less than 10 or equal. So this is not. Number two, y is equals or is greater or equals than 2. Y, see? Look at this point. Look at this point. It's equals or greater. So, I mean up on 2. Greater. This is 2 right here. 2. Let's erase that. Greater than 2. Greater. Then this one is less or equals than 10. Okay, this is right. But you go down, it's not right. But in this case, greater or equals than 2 all the way here. Look at the graph. Look at the graph. You see? So this is the right answer. This is the range. This is the range of this quadratic function. Okay, so look at this. Y is less than or equals than 2. Here is we are talking about y, x values on y values. Okay, here less is not. All real numbers, also all real numbers in white, so it's not true. So this is a true statement. All right, that's it.